Grand Rising Kings and Queens, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Well, actually, you can't see my shirt, even though I'm repping Compelled to Murder today. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the blessings. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance coming your way, and allow you to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly horoscope. It will range from today until July the 24th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with for the week. It's actually knowing your chart, I believe, is essential. If you don't have your chart, or you need it analyzed, or even need a tarot reading, give me a call. Or actually, better yet, just message me on Facebook or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, this month's newsletter is still celebrating all June, July. I implore you to dive into the audiobook version of Unfortunately Francine, and don't forget to stay tuned to a Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway for the month. Several lucky readers still have an opportunity to win an audiobook of Unfortunately Francine, or even a written autograph copy. There will also be an opportunity to win an autograph copy of the epic novel Black by the illustrious Joan Vassar. You can find a copy of the newsletter on my book page, E-Ray Taronic. Also, check out the sneak peek of Unfortunately Francine inside. Now, on Wednesday, July 21st, Diamond's World is back with author Blacktop, aka Dean Swift, at 7 p.m. to chat about his newest release, Innocent. And on Thursday, the 22nd, she'll be interviewing Cheryl Gordon Love, the author of Peace in the Storm. They'll be discussing her catalog as well as her literary journey thus far. Don't forget, on Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. Authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. Now, if you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, let's get into it without any further ado. Venus moves into the sign of Virgo, trining Pluto, and the sun moves into Leo, trining Chiron in Aries, as well as the South Node in Sagittarius. And of course, we can't forget about the full moon in Aquarius coupled with Saturn and trining the North Node in Gemini. I've already said a mouthful, so let's look at what all this means for each sign. If you have any placements within 3 degrees more or less than the degree that I mentioned, these energies will affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully the planet will impact your life. Now, today, Sunday, the sun is in Cancer at 26 degrees. You may find yourself getting some good advice from an elder or a mentor today. Make an effort to listen in. They could also be giving you the keys to success or simply assisting you in navigating a situation that you're dealing with wisely. So look out for that. Now, the moon is in Scorpio at 11 degrees, trining Cancer at 11 degrees. So don't obsess over where you went wrong or those determined to remind you of it, okay? Now, the fact, if in fact good communication or advice, even a blessing, does come your way to salvage what can be salvaged, take advantage. Just don't allow yourself to get depressed or paranoid. It only makes things worse. Remember, everyone gets through challenges. Grow through what you go through. All right? That's today. Now, on Monday, the sun is in Cancer at 27 degrees, trining the moon at 26 degrees Scorpio. So today is a good day to get out in nature, be active, move around. Monday, I mean. A deep affection for family can overtake you on Monday. Also, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. On Monday, the 19th, the asteroid Vesta, representing the light inside of us, makes us what makes us special. It leaves Virgo and enters Libra, your sector of relationships, at 0 degree. It's going to be trining the North Node in Gemini. Okay, your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, your contacts. And this week, the full moon in Aquarius as well. Dedication to another is also implicated with Vesta. Okay, anything that you're dedicated to. An intense connection to someone you care about can cause you to go the extra mile, especially on Monday. For some signs, this can mean aggression towards others who mean them ill will. Gemini and Aquarius, you actually trine. Actually, Gemini and Aquarius trine Libra. So that would actually be your communication, your siblings, your short distance travel, your networks of people, as well as your friends, your high hopes, your goals. So where you are invested with friends, communication comes towards you. Maybe even you get communication coming toward you where someone wants to be a friend, wants to be dedicated to you, or even one of your goals to help you accomplish them. Because Gemini, it does have the North Node there. So it's helping you to forge towards your highest aspirations. Now, your placements as far as Capricorn and Cancer, which is career, as well as home and family, it creates a little bit of friction or challenges for you as far as your relationships and your open enemies. So you want to kind of watch out for that, okay? Mind your temper in career and in home and family. For your Sagittarius and Leo placements, which is your education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and what you preach, especially as it pertains to romantic endeavors or your romantic partner, as it pertains to your children, and even as it pertains to your creative endeavors. It'll bring you assistance from afar. So you might be pulling in family or partners from afar, opportunities from them, assistance from them because of what you think and what you preach. They could also be offering you advice, or you might be offering them advice, okay? This is all going to be going on while Vesta is in Libra, but it's really activated when it moves in on Monday. So expect some type of assistance or opportunity or advice, or even, like I said, the blockages and things like that can come your way in the different sectors that we talked about, and the blessings as well in your areas. I believe I already told you where your blessings are, but let me, remind you where your blessings are as for this transit. Because it's Libra, they're going to be in Gemini and Aquarius. Okay, so like I said, your goals, your friends, your networks of people, your neighbors, your community, communication, blessed communication coming to you that is, where people might profess their devotion or ask you to, hey, I need you to be devoted in this area, okay? Now on Tuesday the 20th, the sun is in Cancer at 28 degrees. That's a day to listen to that's a day to listen to your instincts and keep your wits about you. Don't divulge plans, because someone is in your midst who intends to spoil them. Jealousy lurks on Tuesday. Now, because the sun is in Cancer, your areas of friction are going to be self as well as relationships. So your open enemies and your friends, you could be clashing with some of them, okay? Or home and family could be clashing. Some of your relationships in home and family, you could be clashing with those people, okay? So you want to watch out for that. And remember, Vesta just went there, okay? So if you promise to be devoted in some area, that could clash with some relatives or, in others. Or if you are, say you're going and you're being devoted to career and things like that, you could be clashing with those in home and family if you're not spending the needed time, okay, that you would need there. Either way, jealousy definitely lurks as far as your image, the way people see you, just the things you have going on. People, maybe looking to knock you off your perch. So watch out on Tuesday. And also on Tuesday, Mercury is in Cancer, trining Uranus and Taurus. If a surprising blessing comes your way, remember what I said, mum's the word. And that blessing could very likely be behind the scenes with something that you're really passionate about, or it could also be some type of shared finances that comes your way. Okay, so you might not want to let everyone know about that. On Wednesday, July the 21st, the sun is in Cancer at 29 degrees. Don't let your passions or feelings get the best of you on Wednesday. Be cool. Even if you feel you want justice or even revenge in some type of way, acting on impulse will only make things worse, okay? So you really, really want to be mindful of that. Also on Wednesday, that's the day that Venus moves into the planet of romance, pleasure, finances. It moves into Virgo at 0 degree, okay? That's your sector of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others. It's going to usher in the goodness there. Some of you, you may be single. You could find a romantic partner at work, okay? Finances could come your way, with things you work with. You might even go out with your coworkers and have a good time, okay? This position favors being sociable with people from all walks of life. If you're attending a shindig on Wednesday, try not to overdo it with the food and drink, okay? But allow yourself to have a good time. Make certain not to overspend to impress others, okay? Because that is your sector of, where you are of service to others and things like that, okay? This transit moving into Virgo, Venus moving into Virgo affords you blessings, okay? As far as your Taurus and your Capricorn placements, which means blessings to your worth, blessings to your resources, blessings in career, opportunities and assistance also comes to you in your area, I would say, of shared finances, as well as your area of home and family. Okay, you'll have some type of blockage and you'll have some type of assistance and opportunities coming there for you where you need it. Okay, challenges to your areas of communication and your area of, I would say, romance. Challenges will be in your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel. You might have some type of blockages or challenges there. When you're driving and things like that, on your way to work, you might get into it with some people. So mind the road rage. In addition to that, long distance travel is aspected too. So now because we have, do I want to take all of this? All right, I guess I will. Because your long distance travel and your short distance travel is aspected, I would be mindful of watching for, what do I want to say? When you're traveling to work, any accidents or anything like that, you might want to be mindful of things like that. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to tell you. Arguments with siblings could pop up. Let's see. In addition to that, romance, creative endeavors, and children. And because it's blocking you there, I think we kind of talked about that too. The South Node is there in your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. Or not romance, creative endeavors, and children, I'm sorry, but long distance travel, where you are, what you think, what you preach, your philosophy and things like that. You could have blockages there. Your written works, for my authors and things like that. You could have some type of challenges or blockages there, even in communication with people at a distance from you. And with the South Node there, that would be simply jealousy. I'm sorry, that's just going on, So even with Venus there, I'm sorry, it's pouring a little goodness there, okay? Because people are already gossiping about you behind the scenes, near and far, okay? Because of jealousy. So Venus will usher in a little goodness, kind of tempering that, but please be aware that it's there because the South Node is in, your area of long distance travel, what you think and what you preach, and people are upset because you're forging towards your north node. Now, it will be there for quite some time. That's not a one-day transit. That would be a 30-day transit that stuff will be going on for you. Now, on Thursday, the 22nd, the sun enters Leo at 0 degree. Okay, the sun comes into your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children, and you actually trying that area as well. Your leadership capabilities are noticed, and recognition can be illuminated for you. Now, remember, this is like a 30-day transit. That's not just a one-day transit. Even though it moves there on Thursday, it will be there for quite some time because it has to go through 30 degrees. Okay, and it moves a degree a day, you know. So remain humble even if you're hoisted into a position of power starting on Thursday the 22nd or sometime throughout that 30-day period. It will actually bring you blessings to your image, and it will also bring you blessings from afar. You know, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. So remember, you could be pulling in blessings, but you could also be pulling in some lower vibrational people, okay? Or even some lower vibrational blessings. People from afar might want to come and visit you. Maybe it's somebody that kind of gets you into trouble, you know, or they might want you to come and visit, to hang out, you know. So just remember to watch your baser primal instincts or lower vibrational instincts. Now, for your relationship sector and your communication sector, it'll bring you opportunities. So people that are that you already have relationships with, they might want to forge, bring you opportunities and assistance, and that could be part of that Vesta, you know, moving into Libra, you know, them wanting to forge relationships with you, okay, or some type of dedicated bonds. Now, for Taurus and Scorpio, this will bring blockages and challenges for those placements, okay? So Taurus is your area of relationships and, Taurus is your area of resources and money. And Scorpio is your area of shared finances. So this is going to bring some blockages. With the sun there, it's going to illuminate your blockages in money, okay, in things that you're passionate about. Okay, so you want to watch out for overspending and things like that when the sun moves into Leo. Now, remember, before the sun was in Venus. Now, at this point on Thursday, it's moved out of Venus. So you're still in that mode to where you're like, oh, you want to spend, you know, and things like that, because Venus was there and it brought you probably some money, some type of funds. Don't overspend, okay? You want to be mindful of that. All right. And that's, like I said, that's not a single day transit either. That's going to take 30 days to move through Leo. Okay. The sun is. So for the next 30 days, starting on the 22nd, your sector of romance, creative endeavors, and children is the focus. It is highlighted for you. Now, on Friday, the 23rd, the full moon in Aquarius is going to be at 1 degree. Remember, Saturn is there. It's imposing restrictions and responsibilities on that area until the 27th. That's until like next week. So there's going to be some type of culmination, some type of, something's going to come to a culmination in your area of friends, in your area of goals, in your area of, I would say, contacts, social contacts, and things like that. Now, because that full moon is there, it's actually squaring your money on both ends. So you might not have the money you want to do what you want to do, okay? You might also find that you overspent, okay? The goodness that you could have in that area would be communication. Some type of good communication might come your way. It could be through siblings. It could be through neighbors. It could be through short distance travel. It could be through your networks of people. But some type of blessing or goal communication will come through or be illuminated through friends. Now, that will also have to do with your relationship. So somebody's going to be either helping you to accomplish a goal or bringing you some type of blessed communication during the full moon cycle. And the full moon cycle is a 2-week period, okay? It's in Aquarius at 1 degree. So if you have any degrees within, I would say, oh, and it can actually go back into Pisces. If you have any degrees, any placements, I would say 28 degrees Pisces through 3 or 4 degrees Aquarius, this moon will impact you more so. So be mindful of your sexual inhibitions on that day, okay? The full moon brings things to a culmination, as I said. So for those next 2 weeks, starting Friday, things will really be revealed. And actually, maybe even a couple days before that, because we're still in those energy cycles. Now, if you've been unfaithful, now is a time that you can be found out, okay, Aries? So you want to be mindful of that. For those that are noble, it's a great transit for recognition, okay? And remember, I told you you're blessed areas and things like that already, okay? And you could get recognition there. Let me remind you, because this is about friends and goals. Communication could come through your relationship, so a blessing could come, a goal could be accomplished. You could also get assistance to your image, okay, through something at a distance from you. And it would be about what you think and what you preach. Maybe even my book people, your book works and things like that, your philosophy, your skills and things like that. Now, let's see if there's anything else I want to tell you for that 2-week period. I think that's pretty much all I want to tell you for that full moon 2-week period. Now, on Saturday, July the 24th, the sun in Leo is at 1 degree. Be mindful of changing or erratic emotions on Saturday. Do something that can keep you grounded and centered, okay? If you have several things to take care of, make up your mind as to what you want to tackle, then take it one step at a time. Now, let's kind of look at your cards that actually fell out for you, okay? Because I hadn't really gotten into those, okay? Now, the first card you got out was the King of Swords reversed. And we already know the King of Swords reversed talks about intellect and logic and things like that. Now, with it being reversed, that talks about some type of tyranny or manipulation. Okay, the King is a harsh energy who ruthlessly and relentlessly pursues his goals. Okay, so be mindful of, if that's about you, be mindful of not being that way. Now, it's about winning being more important than kindness, okay? And you being cruel regardless of whatever, okay? Now, if you're dealing with a tyrannical person, it's best that you get out of the way as much as possible. In a project, expect some type of opposition or even confrontation, okay? Because you got that King of Swords reversed, and that makes sense as to your horoscope from what we talked about. Now, you also have the Page of Swords upright. So you might have someone come your way with some type of practical advice. A helpful mentor could come your way, maybe even an astute judge of character. And they could be helping you with some advice, maybe even how to deal with this person, okay? Or even how to deal with the conflicts that are going to be arising, okay? These conflicts are... I wouldn't say it's necessarily a loss, but that card does talk about tension and strife and conflicts, maybe a test, maybe even a test of your patience or your diligence, okay? You need to be prepared for a struggle and to fight for what you hold to be important, Aries, okay? Whether it's your stability in career or even in home and family, okay? There's going to be some type of conflict and strife. So you want to make sure that you are mindful of that, okay? It's about firm foundations, whether it's a business project, an educational endeavor, a person. Success is predicted, but you want to watch out for the conflicts that are going to arise because you're having this success, okay? Because you got the Three of Cups too. And not only did you get the Three of Cups, you got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So that could be, you know, teamwork. That could also be friendships. That could be celebrations, creativity, and growth. Also, I want to say, because you got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles talks about someone that is warm, that is exuberant, caring, generous, grounded. It's a businesswoman that, and it also predicts stability in finances as well as emotion. Okay, it predicts wisdom as well. So someone could be coming to you, maybe even a water sign person, with some wisdom for you. Okay. It also could be you if you are a water sign, moon or rising, okay? And that would be Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces, okay? But this is a positive card predicting happiness and celebrations, okay? Also, if some of you are trying to have a baby, this could also mean some type of celebration. Maybe some of you have a baby, and you know, family comes around and reunites for good times because you gave birth or someone in your family is giving birth, okay? But there's going to be some type of celebration in the home, okay? Now, because you have, let's see, that's just for some of you, you know, who might be dealing with that kind of stuff. Now, you also, like I said, you might have celebrations in the home as well. And you got the Ace of Pentacles, so that's wonderful. So some type of opportunity is going to be afforded you, whether it's a new job, something is going to be manifested, some type of prosperity or some type of material success. It could also be unexpected gifts that come your way, but this is an auspicious time for new relationships and new businesses. Remember, we talked about new relationships coming your way as well. And then you also have Virgo moving into Vesta. Vesta moving into, I'm sorry, it's moving out of Virgo into Libra. Vesta is the planet of devotion, okay? So somebody might be coming to you with some new business relationships and things like that, wanting to be devoted to you, okay? Just remember to take the stance of the Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords talks about you being, looking out for your own resources, okay? If someone asks you to choose something, pick what will benefit you the best, okay? Remember that, okay? I think that's all I have for you. Blessings to you. And make sure you navigate the week. I would say to navigate the week with kindness and care, okay? Be careful. Be mindful of others, okay? All right. Bye now.